Hey everyone, alright, so in this video I am going to review the brand new DuckTales that just premiered not too long ago on DisneyXD. And honestly, in short, I absolutely love, did I say love? I love what they did with DuckTales. I grew up on the Disney afternoon as a kid. These shows it's the gold standard of Disney television animation. And so when they announced, that they were going to redo DuckTales, yeah, I was nervous, definitely. Like are they going to be able to live up to the original show? I wasn't so sure. They did, absolutely. Now, when a company goes into rebooting a franchise, a beloved franchise, this DuckTales should be the handbook on how to do that. It gives you the nostalgia that you want from a DuckTales reboot. You feel like a kid again watching it. It feels like DuckTales. It kind of has a lot of that same energy, but at the same time, it sort of blazes its own trail and kind of does its own thing. It's not just reanimating the old show. It definitely has its own flavor to it as well. They really did a flawless job at kind of balancing that nostalgia with making it its own thing as well. Perfect mix, really well done. The characters, for the most part, I think they're all pretty much the same. I mean, Scrooge McDuck, he's essentially the same character. Miss Beakley is different. She kind of takes the role of the butler and the nanny. Remember in the original DuckTales, they had the butler and Miss Beakley? This new Beakley is sort of like a hybrid of both. She kind of handles both jobs. So she's different. Huey, Dewey, and Louie are different. They're a little more rowdy, a little more edgy, which now, after seeing the show, their new voices make more sense. The old voices, now that I've seen the show, the old voices wouldn't have worked with the personalities that they were going for, in this reboot. So I'm actually really glad that they changed the voices. That was one thing I was actually unsure of when I first heard the voices on a trailer like a few months ago. But in context, though, those voices were the right decision. But the star of the show, the one character that really blew me away the most was Webby. I love the way they handled Webby. Now, if I remember correctly, and I haven't seen the original DuckTales in a while, but the old Webby was sort of like the baby sister. They took care of her, and she was, they looked out for her, This new Webby is more her, she's a tough cookie. She can definitely handle her own, and she is a strong female, but it doesn't feel like, forced. It didn't feel like an executive told them, we need a strong female, make it happen. It really feels like it came from it was more of a creative decision, because it really does feel like a natural fit for this character. It really well done. The way they did Webby, I actually like her character a lot more in this reboot than I did in the original DuckTales. She is easily my favorite character so far in the new DuckTales. Fantastic. She's hilarious, really funny. But yeah, this new DuckTales, it really does bring you back to that old Disney afternoon vibe, and in spectacular fashion. Each episode is a tiny little, almost like a little movie. It's really kind of these epic little adventures they go on, and they have that same sense of family that they do in the original show. But overall, I give it super high marks. I really honestly, and I know this is a review, I can't think of anything negative to say about this show. I really can't. I really think that Disney did a fantastic job with this new DuckTales. And this is coming from someone, mind you, that has been very critical of, recent Disney television animation. I feel like a lot of their stuff, it just feels like Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network. I mean, they might be funny. The writing on those shows might be great, like on Gravity Falls and Phineas and Ferb and Wander Yonder, whatever, but overall they just look like Nickelodeon shows to me, So I've been very critical of the television animation division for quite some time. They knocked it out of the park. Home run with DuckTales. So bravo, I am very, very happy. I actually downloaded the new app. It's Disney Now, and you can watch like Star Wars Rebels and DuckTales. I actually downloaded it today just so I can watch the DuckTales episodes. So yeah, it's a fantastic show. If you guys have not seen the new DuckTales, you can get it. You can watch it on Disney Now. It's an app they just released like a couple days ago. Or you can watch it on DisneyXD on cable. But it's a really it's a love letter to the original show. But like I said before, it really does do its own thing. It's its own thing. It's not just a rehash of the old show. So definitely worth a watch. But have you guys seen DuckTales? What are your thoughts on it? Comment below. I love to hear from you guys on this because I was really impressed by the show. I want to know what you guys thought. Comment, like, subscribe. I do content on Disney all the time. And as always, have a quacktacular day. Bye-bye.